Hello and welcome to Purple Table Tarot. My name is Robin and I will be reading for Libra today. So Libra, we are going to be looking at what is coming toward you. Okay, we're going to be looking at how the past experiences have influenced you in this, and also how what you're manifesting right now and what unconscious things are also driving that, and ultimately your hopes and fears, or not hopes and fears, your hopes and dreams. Okay, come on. So what I do is I light this Palo Santo, typically. Oops. I light up this Palo Santo and I cleanse the space and the cards, right, for your reading, for everybody's reading, but ultimately here is for your reading. So I think it's lit here, finally. Okay. Okay. Very nice. Okay, so Libra, keep in mind that this is a general reading, okay? Now, it may not resonate for everybody, but take what resonates and leave what does not. And if you find that, you might find some more messages under your other placements, feel free to watch those videos as well. But, as always, like and comment and subscribe if you like the way that I read and you'd like to see more. But commenting and liking really help put it out there, it gives my channel more visibility and ultimately builds the channel. So even if you didn't think it was for you, still like it and leave a comment, because then somebody else who needs to find these messages can do that. So thank you so much in advance. And I certainly do hope that you enjoy my readings and that they resonate with you. That's my goal, Okay. So this is for Libra. Libra. So fair, so balanced-ish. At least that's the goal. Wanting everybody to be taken care of, wanting everybody to, feel heard, and wanting things to be fair. That's a very commendable trait. Okie dokie. So Libra. And I'm inviting Spirit in and requesting a message for Libra for their greatest and highest good at this time. Please and thank you, Spirit. Appreciate it very much. Nice. Okay. Bottom of the deck energy is the Four of Swords. So you could be taking a little break right now. That could also be an invitation for you to get some more rest, to take care of yourself. So you recharge your battery, just like really just do a little bit of healing, you know, get some rest. That's an invitation for that. You could already be doing that, okay? So that's a you know, overall energy for the reading. Now, what is coming toward you, Libra, is the Six of Wands. So recognition, accolades, praise, you know, maybe a little bit of ego coming into play, but this is what appears to be coming towards you. So you could be, you know, feeling successful in the near future. And what is at the base of that is the Seven of Cups. So there could be, there may be some confusion at play right now. You could also have a lot of options in different things of whatever, you know, like maybe what am I going to do, or what is the best approach to bring in this recognition. But either way, you're spoiled for choice at the moment, and that is what is kind of supporting this Six of Wands energy headed your way. Okay. Now in the past, there's an unconsciousness around strategy and perhaps some and I use the word deception lightly. This is more deception through withholding. Could very well be strategizing a way for whatever your goal is here to manifest, but doing it in such a way to where you're not showing all your cards to everybody. You might be trying to get away with something, you know, take it as it resonates. Only you would know what that means, but this is something that is unconsciously from your past experiences, kind of pushing this is at play on some level here. Okay. And what has been your past experiences? What are you conscious of that you know has played out in the past? So, you know, the Wheel of Fortune would suggest the cycle. There's a cycle. Maybe you're kind of reflecting and thinking about like, oh wow, like I've been through this before. The circumstances were a little bit different, maybe different players in the game, but yeah, like I'm noticing this happening again, you know, whatever it may be. So that is what you're aware of from your past experiences that are also playing into this. Maybe in the past, you're recognizing that you did have a tendency to be a little bit dodgy or a little bit withholding in order for the betterment of the ultimate goal, whatever that is. Okay, so your strategy. Maybe you're noticing that you're using some of the same strategies this time around again. All right, so you're unconsciously manifesting judgment here. So, I mean, you're unconsciously manifesting a situation in which you're at a crossroads, okay? And this is a major arcana here. So this would suggest that this is a very strong energy along the path of your fool's journey, okay? So unconsciously manifesting, being in a space to either bring something back to life, so to speak, or to kind of place yourself at a crossroads. Okay, a major decision is in the works right now. That's also coming towards you. That is also an overarching energy here, that a major decision is going to be made. All right, or at least that's what you're manifesting on an unconscious level. What you're manifesting on a conscious level is the Ace of Pentacles, a new opportunity, and a new opportunity related to your tangibles. Like this could be you thinking about, you know, getting a brand new job or starting a business or any kind of brand new thing that you're starting. You're planting the seed. You want to grow it to fruition. whatever this thing is, you're looking at it as long term. You know, you're willing to have patience for this. You know that when you plant this seed, it's going to take some time to grow, but ultimately it's like, yeah, this is the new goal, right? This is the new thing. So given that the judgment is here, perhaps it'll be like a crossroads between either this job or that job, you know, but whichever job it is or whatever goal it is, something related to your tangibles, it's ultimately bringing in a lot of praise and accolades and success. So that's really exciting. That's really exciting. Okay, so your unconscious hopes and dreams is the Four of Wands. Yeah, I mean, it's like stability. You want a happy home. You want a happy marriage or a happy commitment of whatever kind that is. You want celebration, you know. There's happiness here. And that's what you want. But this is sitting in the unconscious position, right? And that's a part of your hopes and dreams. In the conscious hopes and dreams is more investment, but also kind of slower investment, or maybe a reevaluation, you know. Maybe you're consciously manifesting a situation and when you'll have to go back to the crossroads and decide, okay, what worked last time, or what's worked before, what hasn't worked before. You know, maybe right now your hope and dream is to go back to the drawing board. Maybe you got into a job and then you're coming to find that you don't really like it. Maybe the job that you're currently in, or whatever kind of endeavor related to your tangibles in your future, is bringing you a lot of confusion. You know, I mean, maybe there's so many different ways in which to do this thing that it's just kind of like, you know, here I am, you know, maybe my hopes and dreams are to go back to the drawing board and choose something totally different, or something new. Okay, because whatever it is right now that you're involved in looks like it might not be bearing fruit. Otherwise, you wouldn't be manifesting, consciously hoping and dreaming to reevaluate what you're doing or what you're investing your time into. Yeah. Okay. And so what is protecting you right now? Your defenses. Seven of Wands. That's what's protecting you right now. Makes perfect sense. You know, but with this energy, it's an invitation to really evaluate, what are you protecting yourself against? Okay. Because there's a little bit of protective energy, you know, ways in which you've tried to protect yourself in the past is here on an unconscious level. So this might suggest that you're tempted to do things the old way, or maybe on an unconscious level you are doing things in an old way, in a way in which you've done before, you know, as we have this cycle here too. Something's repeating right now. Something is repeating right now. Okay, but so, like I said, the invitation is to evaluate also, what is it that you're defending yourself against, and how are you doing that? Because we see this figure here, you know, they're up here, they're in this defensive stance with their staff, and you got 6 folks holding their own staff, or you don't even know because we don't see people, right? So are these sticks that are coming out of the ground? Like, is this some sort of barrier or a fence? Are these people coming in with their wands of praise? Because you see this person is holding their staff on the back of a horse, and they're higher up. Both of these cards, the main figure is higher up, and the others, like in this card, they're definitely like, yay, like, you know, singing this person's praises. And in here, it doesn't appear to have that, it doesn't have that same kind of energy, but we still don't know. if these are the folks that are singing the praises, or if this is a brand new angry mob, or maybe the people who sang your praises before have now turned and like are like pissed, and who knows, right? Only you will know. But the invitation is to look into that. How is that energy playing out for you right now? Ultimately, it's protecting you. So, you know, if your defenses are working for you, great. Right? And then the outcome is justice. And just like, you know, this is you. This is Libra right here. You know, and you want things to work out in the finish very fair and balanced for yourself and everybody else. Because, you know, you want stability in the situation. But I also feel right now like you might feel like you got to do it all yourself, because in your hopes and dreams, you have this, you know, somewhat disappointed farmer here who's like, harumph, my potatoes didn't grow, you know, or there's like, the plant is starting to wither here. So I wonder if your idea of having fairness for everybody else is going to come at a cost of yourself, right? I mean, you don't need to be the one doing all the work here, whatever it is. You're definitely operating on some sort of, I get a very like background energy. That your strategy for working with whatever energies are here that I'm describing today, your efforts to plant this new seed here and reevaluate things and then kind of work it in the way to, in the finish, get the praises, is being done kind of covertly. I feel like there's some covert operation happening. Like you're not telling everybody what you're doing and how you're doing it, but you're thinking a lot about it and reevaluating right now. Yeah. I mean, ultimately it would appear that, you know, these are the energies that are driving this the Six of Wands energy that's headed towards you. There is praise headed towards you. There's success. There's praise and success, which is great. But also be mindful of whether or not you get praise and success for taking it all on and then being the one held responsible for when a project doesn't fully pan out, right? I mean, because that could turn this happy crowd of you know, people who are cheering for you and wanting to see you succeed turn to the angry mob if you're the one that's been in charge of the whole operation, but then it doesn't really pan out, doesn't give you the fruit that you wanted to see, or, you know, doesn't bear the fruit that others wanted to see either. And I just got this sense too, is like, here's this farmer looking at this plant and is like, how can I fix this? And I think ultimately you do want fair and balanced energies here. You don't want anyone to feel like they got the short end of the stick. And I mean, it looks like this is in the outcome position. So whatever your efforts are going to be or are currently, you know, you will have success with it and it will come out in your favor. It will come out in your favor. Like your desire, the way you want to see it happening will come out in that way. And, you know, ultimately the end goal. And I think that right now, you're really thinking a lot about it. right? But I get the sense that you also know that this can be quite draining on you in your effort to navigate this whole thing, because, you know, it would appear that you're kind of holding a lot of this energy on your own. I don't get the sense that you have help here in whatever it is that you're trying to grow, that this is a solo journey. This is a solo endeavor of some kind. You know, and unconsciously your hope and dream would maybe to get some help from your partner, whoever that may be. Because, you know, it's like you want stability, your goals and your everything that you're doing is also for the benefit of the family, benefit of the home, benefit of the stability, right? But we can't be the only one doing that, you know? So that's the energies as I see them here, okay? You have 3 major arcana. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Judgment, and the Justice. You know, so there's a wheel that's turning, and you're in a spot where you're at a crossroads, and I get the sense that you're wanting to make the best decision, not just for you, but for everybody that you're dealing with that's involved. Okay. So for these readings, I usually only do one clarifier. Okay. So let's go ahead and clarify the Ace of Pentacles, because I want to know, I'm curious, I'm a nosy Parker. I want to know what it is you are working on. What's your ultimate goal here? What do you want? What are you planting a seed for? What's your new opportunity? Nice. Yes. Okay. And bottom of the deck energy is Ace of Wands. So not only do you have this new beginning in an endeavor, some sort of goal, but you also have the passion behind it. And this can also be connected, like with you planting this new seed, and given that this is in the, you know, the Judgment is here too, which is like this, there's a decision that needs to be made, and whatever decision is made, or whatever choice that is made rather, that is going to change your life, right? So this could be starting a new business, whatever this new endeavor is. This is connected to your identity formation, starting over. There's a changing that's going to be taking place, okay? And it looks like success is coming your way. But ultimately, what you have clarifying the Ace of Pentacles is the Fool, the Eight of Wands, and the King of Wands. So yeah, the Fool, a brand new cycle. You got the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the brand new cycle, the Fool, starting on a whole new journey, which is super cool. That's really cool. And, you know, Eight of Wands, so communication is going to be playing in here. Maybe you need to communicate that to a boss, or perhaps you are bossing up, okay? Because we have the King of Wands here. That's typically a leader, mentor, somebody who gets things done. Very passionate but stable energy. Yeah. Perhaps you're getting a raise. Perhaps you're becoming a manager or some sort of thing. You're becoming the boss. And that's a whole new cycle for you. And there can be communication, negotiations also, messages, back and forth. Messages. Yeah, so this could be, it looks like a leveling up here. The other storyline could be that you are communicating to your own boss that you're going to be starting over and starting somewhere new, starting something new. So that's another story that could come from these cards and all this energy today. But this looks really positive. This looks really positive, very much so. You're at the doorstep, you know, you're on the brink. This is cool. Libra, this is cool. It would appear that the advice kind of gleaned from these cards and also, you know, the reading as a whole is to pay attention to, like, you're aware of what your cycles are. You're aware of the ways in which you've done things in the past, you know, kind of doing it, you know, recognizing that, you know, you've been up, you've been down, but when you make your choices, you get clearer. That gives you more information, okay? More information for how to, you know, do it differently if you need to, okay? It doesn't mean scrapping the whole endeavor, but, you know, maybe needing to tweak the plan a little bit. And keep in mind how you used to do things before. There's a little bit of a minor deceptive energy. Ultimately, you would be the judge whether or not you need to operate on a covert level with this one, okay? And don't be afraid to ask for help from your closest supports and allies, right? Because I get the sense that it's like on an unconscious level, you really want that. You really want that support. Because right now you're up against a lot and you're doing a lot of the work. You're trying to please a lot of people, it would appear. So ask for help when you need it. You don't have to go it alone. But whatever it is that you do decide and however you choose to, like, use your energy, ultimately this is what's coming toward you. So success, praise. Be a little careful of the ego, you know, be a little careful of the ego, right? You know, because we do have the King of Wands here too, and that's quite the confident individual. Okay, Libra, that's what I have for your tarot portion. So let's go ahead and get some oracle cards. Oopsie. Okay, unicorn. Infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Yes. There you go. Becoming legendary. Do it, Libra. Fabulous. Okay. And these are really good cards about, like, boundaries and how to show up in alignment with yourself and just with a lot of integrity for yourself and for other people, which ultimately I know that is such a strong value for you guys. Okay. Whoops, that's gonna be it. Taking time for meditation and prayer. That could be this Four of Swords energy. Today I will take a moment for meditation and prayer. I know that I'm a creation of spirit, and that spirit loves me. Spirit, through meditation and prayer, I have faith that I will hear you when you talk to me, and you will listen when I talk to you. Okay, let's get another one. Communicating clearly. Nice. Eight of Wands energy. Today I will communicate clearly and directly in my conversations with others. I will strive to avoid manipulative, indirect, or guilt-producing statements. I can be tactful and gentle or assertive if necessary. I do what is right in the moment. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. And let's go ahead and get a oracle card from this witch deck. I got this new deck from Angie Sullins on Kickstarter. It's beautiful. Ordered it like 18 months ago-ish, but just finally got here. And the only reason that there was a big old holdup was like, the shipment stuff, the supply, not necessarily supply chain, but just the order and the channels that those kinds of things take, So it was definitely not on the end of the artist by any means. It's just the process, all the other players in the game. But without further ado, I'll just pick one. Triple Goddess. Nice. Okay. Look at that. So pretty. Okay, Triple Goddess. And these are the pretty quick readings as far as like reading from the book. Okay, Triple Goddess. The divine feminine is a tangible presence, and like the fates themselves, she holds the red thread of your feminine life with great care. Maiden, Mother, and Crone are the faces she wears, and each have their own medicine to offer you. You only need to ask who is your guide right now. Is it the Maiden, with her adventurous and curious nature, who is enthusiasm abound? Is it the Mother, the nurturing guide who can both nourish and protect with fierce devotion? Or is it the Crone, with her ability to howl in the face of danger, speak truth to power, and laugh at the small concerns we willingly make too large and powerful? A witch understands that all three facets are with her all the time, regardless of her age. She seeks guidance from all three, endeavoring to embody the magic and power of each. Time now to create the sacred pause. Stop the doing, achieving, and affecting. Get quiet. Allow yourself to relax. Open. Embody the chalice of feminine wisdom and become the receptacle she can pour her message into. Very nice. Okay, Libra, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, and comment. And I will see you again next time. Okay, thanks. Bye.